Hey there, it's Loulou here, and today Ge and I are taking you on a whirlwind 24-hour adventure through Brussels, Belgium. Brussels might not have been at the top of our travel list, but let me tell you, after spending just one day here, we're so glad we made the trip. Whether you've got a full day or just a few hours like us, we've packed this guide with everything you need to know to make the most of your time in Brussels. So stick around, we've got you covered. Brussels is the heart of Europe, both geographically and culturally. Although it's a relatively small city, it's bursting with charm, history, and of course, incredible food. First things first, let's talk about getting around. Brussels is incredibly well connected with public transportation networks that include trams, buses, and metro systems. If you're planning to hop around the city, a day pass is a great option. It gives you unlimited travel for 24 hours. But if you're anything like Ge and I, you might find yourself skipping public transportation altogether sometimes. Instead, you might opt for something a bit more fun, like scooters. Brussels has embraced the scooter trend in a very big way, and zipping around on one of these is really a blast. It's such a great way to explore the city, and you get to feel the breeze as you move from spot to spot. You'll find scooters from companies like Dot and Bolt and Lime scattered all over the city. They're super easy to use. You just have to download the app, unlock a scooter, and you're off. Brussels has so much to offer, but here are the highlights you absolutely can't miss. As you cruise through Brussels, you'll notice the city's charm and cobblestone streets. And they're full of boutiques, waffle shops, chocolatiers, and bakeries. Take your time and explore these alleyways, especially around the Grand Palace, one of the most picturesque squares in Europe. This central square is surrounded by opulent guild houses that have been beautifully restored. You'll want to take your time here and admire the stunning architecture. And don't forget to check out Brussels Town Hall, a Gothic masterpiece that dates back to the Middle Ages. It's truly a sight to behold. It even reminds us a little bit of the Town Hall in Munich, just a little on the smaller scale. Let's talk about food. Food in the area that we were in was really international and diverse. There were a lot of Moroccan-inspired restaurants and Moroccan-inspired bakeries. This particular one right here had delicious Moroccan bread that we couldn't get enough of. A little fluffier than the traditional Moroccan bread, but it's perfect. And of course, what's a trip to Brussels without indulging in some Belgian waffles and chocolate? Whether you're here for a day or a week, even a few hours, you simply can't leave without trying these iconic treats. Trust me, these waffles are next level. Next up on our list is the Atomium, Brussels' most iconic landmark. It's a bit of a love it or hate it attraction, but we think it's worth a visit. The Atomium was built for the World Fair in the late 1950s and has been a symbol of the city ever since. Even if you're not a fan of designs, it's one of those sites that's just so unique to Brussels that you really can't skip it. The best time we think to visit all these wonderful things in Brussels, hands down, would be the summer, between June and August. The weather is warm, the skies are sunny, and the city really comes alive. Finally, if we could give one tip, it's really don't be afraid to get lost in Brussels. This city is safe, and sometimes the best way to experience it is by just wandering around without a plan. You'll stumble upon hidden gems, cozy cafes, and maybe even discover a part of the city that wasn't really on your radar. We actually found ourselves at the Brussels Midi station just because of that. We were there eating some sandwiches at the cafe there, and they were delicious. Somehow this place always seems to have a lineup, and it's open super early, which was perfect for our morning ride. We enjoyed some delicious sandwiches there and some coffee. Perfect way to start our Belgian day. Whether you're here for 24 hours or longer, there's plenty to see, from the grandeur of the Grand Palace to the sweet indulgence of Belgian waffles. This city has a little something for everyone. I hope this video helps you make the most of your 24 hours in Brussels and enjoy every moment in this charming city.